What's the psyche of a quarterback that gets benched in New York?
Well, I mean, again, we talked about being realistic early on. And so, I was talking to somebody about this. The nature of playing quarterback is that, you're the only one that plays quarterback. And so the great thing is only one starts. You don't, sub in and out in a normal game. You get to play every snap, unlike a lot of other positions. But in moments like that, you don't go and say and tell your offensive line coach, hey, take all 5 of those guys out because they're not playing well and put in 5 new guys and let's try to get a spark. You don't do that, right? You can't do that. So it's so easy to go, well, who's the one guy that, we can sub out, and give somebody else a chance? It's the quarterback. So you automatically look at Daniel Jones and go, this was all about Daniel Jones. That wasn't all about Daniel Jones. Daniel didn't necessarily play great, although I think he's played better this year. Didn't necessarily play great, but their team didn't play great. And so trying to get a spark, I get that. Sometimes you don't play great as a quarterback or your team's not playing great. And that's the easy position to sub somebody else in and try to get that spark or see if somebody else can give you something. To salvage it for Daniel Jones is they played worse when he wasn't in there. Mm-hmm. When Drew Lock went in there, he did not look comfortable and he didn't look very good at all. And so to me, it just illuminated the fact that, hey, you pulled the quarterback. This wasn't about the quarterback. This was simply, as Daboll said, I'm trying to get a spark. I'm trying to change something up, and I can't change my whole offensive line. I can't put in brand new receivers. So let's change the quarterback and see if that does something for us. Again, I think you have to be realistic and assess every situation differently. Nobody likes to be benched. Everybody wants to go down swinging. Everybody wants to go down with their guys. Everybody that's playing a bad half wants the second half to prove that the first half isn't who they are. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes it's like, you're not playing well. Okay, you're right. I'm not playing well. We're going to try to go with someone else to see if that guy can play better in this moment than you're playing. Okay, I don't like it, but I can understand it. And I think Daniel's got to understand that, and that team has to understand it. And after watching that performance, I have 100% belief that they're going back to Daniel Jones because he's the best guy that they've got in that room. He's got to play better. They've got to play better. And that's the bottom line. But I don't think we can read too much into a quote unquote benching in a situation like that.
No, but if you think about it, it's not that different than Mayo calling his guys soft. It's just that Daboll did it during the game. It's like just pressuring him to say, like, be better, play better. Maybe he'll be challenged from it and come back a better quarterback this week. Who knows, though? But that's part of the challenge of the game. Check out new episodes of What the Football with Suzy Shuster and Amy Trask every Tuesday. Watch us on the Rich Eisen Show YouTube page or follow and listen wherever you get your podcasts.